Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect 3, where in the last episode we tried really hard to find the beacon, but there's always things going in the way, like the beacon being moved, a lot of people talking and all of that stuff.
Set the charges, destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
What's going on here? What's with
Demolition
these
charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Good plan. Are we getting shot at? From where? Oh, from everywhere, of course. How did I not see that coming? That one is pretty far away from me. Let's try that shot. I'm gonna hit him in this vital crotch area. I'm not sure if that's vital area for Geth, but I can try nonetheless. Okay. Is anybody more here? Hello? No, that wasn't it. That one was. I'm not sure, I'm always trying to aim for their head. I think in Mass Effect 1 actually it doesn't really matter where you hit them because headshots haven't been really implemented yet. I'll probably still try to go for them nonetheless, because, well, training. Oh, good idea. That is pull, by the way, which lets enemies just chill around in the air, completely helpless. Which is sometimes helpful in getting someone who likes cover too much out of that cover. Damn. So where's the last bomb? Here.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Yep. I never asked for a status update, but thanks for the intel. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else who wants some hunky-dory fire? Okay. I could try and demonstrate melee combat, but I think I just might not. Not sure what I did there. Really not sure what I tried to do there.
Commander.
I thought F was for melee. No, F is for Medical here. They changed that around a lot. I forgot. I'm not sure what melee combat was then. Well, I'll probably figure it out at some point. Apparently it wasn't Q either. No, Q appears to be holster weapons. Huh. Not sure. It hasn't. You can actually just punch enemies in their well, somewhere with your weapon. Maybe I'll figure it out at some point. Because as a soldier, I'm actually pretty okay with that. I have to find out which button to press, though, which can be a problem. All right, before I check this very obvious Prothean beacon, I'm gonna have a look around, sorry. There's loot and all, you know? Can't just ignore the loot. If you ignore the loot, then loot will ignore you too at some point. Okay. Okay. Great. So, and now we can go to the shiny Prothean beacon thing. Oh, better biotic amp. Cool.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate evac.
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Caden, maybe you should not go there.
Shepard!
What the frick?
No, don't touch her. It's too dangerous.
Did I do that? What the hell just happened?
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Oh joy, someone's out there to kill us.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
I'm not sure, but I think it's okay now.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
It's okay, don't blame yourself.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Well, thanks for the lift, I guess.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I think I was dreaming, actually.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Actually, I feel pretty bad about Jenkins. Did someone at least get back there and recover his body at least?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we take Williams along with us?
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
That's good.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Alright, you wanted to talk.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Well, I think we got nothing to hide now, do we?
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
I think he wasn't really interested in killing humans there. I think he was just interested in that beacon, and humans were just in the way.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
I'm not really sure what I saw.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I don't know, a warning maybe?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? That I had bad dreams? That's not evidence.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I guess you're right.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay. Let's check the area. Some sort of lab here, or at least some computers. What's going on here?
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Hey. I'll be there in a second. Hello?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Any regrets?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What's an L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What sort of complications?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Yeah, but migraines suck. Speaking from personal experience. So, thanks for the talk.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
And we can check our locker. Oh yeah, we got weapons at our locker for some reason. We didn't take them along to the mission because we didn't get to our locker, maybe. Maybe. Hi.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Yeah, he'll be missed very much.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Don't think like that. You earned your place here and you're a terrific soldier from what I've seen so far, so... I'm glad you're here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out... And you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't have shown up.
Well, you also helped a lot.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Yeah, that's our Shepherd, always chatting people up, telling nice things that people to some extent want to hear, and to another extent is helpful to have people on your good side, right? What's going on here? There's Captain Anderson here. Hello?
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay. He doesn't want to chit-chat. Fair enough. But Caden asked for our attention, so let's talk to him too.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Yeah, I'm sure Jenkins will be missed.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another.
Yeah.
The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
That's pretty observant. Seems like you know a lot about this stuff.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
Yeah, something similar. My family has always been in the military and in the Alliance and serving on ships, so it felt natural, I guess.
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
I'm gonna talk to the Citadel Council to give them a brief on the situation.
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Alright. If we use the elevator down here, we actually get downstairs. There's really no reason for me to go there, but I'm gonna check it out nonetheless. Hello.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Oh, what do you mean supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why do I have to pay for it?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Okay, tell me more about these licenses.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Okay, show me what you got.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Well, this is where I actually got my Spectre Master Gear. Actually, getting access to Spectre Master Gear is bound to an achievement that you get when you get a specific amount of cash at the same time. Not sure what the actual limit was, though. I think it was 1 million. No, I'm not sure. Well, basically you need that achievement in order to unlock the license for that, and then in every consecutive playthrough you have access to it. So I could also buy the level 7 version of that, but I'm not going to. But I'm gonna buy those, I guess. I still have enough cash, right? That's just 1 million. That's also 1 million. And I have 9 million credits because I'm richer than I probably should be. So let's buy the shit. You can always give it to our people because they're pretty great. Then we can also buy upgrades, like this manager upgrades increases our maximum units of manager that we can carry around at the same time by 1, which is helpful. And the same with grenades here. Alright, and I can also sell them things. Since stuff is listed on a level basis, it's sometimes pretty weird to do it. Because there's stuff that you want to sell because it's worth a lot, like these things here are worth a lot and I don't usually use it. But, well, that's not too great too, I guess. That too, that I'm gonna keep 1 actually. And the level 1 stuff is really not worth anything. It's like, it has a sell value of 18, one of the higher level stuff has like 100,000. But everything is worth the same in amount of metagel, so I'm not gonna sell the low-level stuff. I'm actually gonna be turning that into metagel. So, oh, what's that? Oh, a tank, or something like a tank. Wonder if we're gonna be using it though at some point. I can also equip my teammates at the lockers here, but since I'll probably have them follow me in the next mission, I'm not gonna do that right now. But let me check the area here. Oh yeah. Let's examine that. And let's talk to Engineer Adams.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Yeah. It's a shame. So, this is, I thought he wanted to explain this to us, but maybe he'll do it later. This is our main drive, so I can also examine that. Which has element 0, which in how the pseudo-scientific explanation for the Mass Effect works is what makes our ship go at faster than light speed. Maybe talking about that a little bit later, but maybe I'm actually not going to. Because I might do a separate video on explaining the Mass Effect at some point. Which, the Mass Effect, I mean not the game, but rather the scientific explanation for the effect in the game. And if it might work out and stuff. Let's get in here. Great. We've already been here in the communications room that's there. Let's check if there's anything worth investigating or talking to. Just talk to Presley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yeah, I think other people also talked about that. But before we go there and talk to Joker, since the time is already up, I guess we're gonna continue what happens after this in the next episode. So thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Take care.